Усім доброго дня! Ви на каналі «Наш рентген» компанії УМТ+. Ми хочемо ще раз вам нагадати про наше медичне обладнання, яке компанія УМТ+ поставляє на медичний ринок України. Зокрема, це рентгенологічні системи виробництва компанії Intermedical, Італія, мамографічні системи, мамографи, виробництво компанії Hologic, це Америка, та також обладнання для лікування та діагностики онкологічних захворювань. Це лінійні прискорювачі виробництва компанії Accuray США та обладнання для ядерної медицини від угорського виробника Медісо. Саме на цьому сьогодні планую зупинитися. Тож пропоную вам сьогодні більш детально поговорити про угорського виробника обладнання для ядерної медицини Медісо. Компанія Медісо – це всесвітньо визнаний європейський виробник обладнання для ядерної медицини, а саме систем PET-КТ та ОФЕКТ-КТ, тобто позитронно-емісійних комп'ютерних томографів та систем однофотонно-емісійної комп'ютерної томографії. Системи однофотонно-емісійної комп'ютерної томографії використовуються для діагностики та лікування раку, а також діагностики метастатичних уражень. Зараз більш детально у нас у відеороликах, відеопоясненнях покажемо вам, як працює система, як вона виглядає, для діагностики саме яких уражень вона використовується.
In case of dual flex system, instead of basic detector configurations, you have external options as well that are available under the detector configuration. The table movement can be set not just from the nucline, the touch screen and by the hand controller, but you can set the patient position manually as well. You can find the table breaks on both sides of the patient pallet. You can see here. We have 4 from them. By pressing, I can unlock the brake, then I can move the table translate. I can set the patient position, and if I'm ready, I can lock it back. As additional part of the patient bed, we have integrated ECG triggers stored inside the box of the bed. You can use it for gated studies. You can turn out the patient table, so just push the tail lock of the bed and you can see that the color of the feedback light changed from green to red, and now you are able to pivot the table. The most important and basic operations and system movements are available from the gantry monitor as well. The main menu of the gantry monitor is available on the left side of the screen. The first page is the spec page, where you can check the persistence scope of the detectors, and you are able to start and stop an actual acquisition. The next page is a CT page, where CT calibrations are available. Then the third one is the ACG page. It is optional. Here you can choose the channel, the speed and the gaining of the ACG triggering. The next one is the gantry page. From here you can check and modify the gantry radius values for all of the heads. You can check the detector configuration, that what is the actual one. You can check the type of collimator, what is installed on the detectors, and you can check the state of the touch plate and the body contours. So let's check it. Now you can see that the status of the touch plate is in no collision state, but if I press with my hand the touch plate, then you can see that the color is now in red and it is in collision state. And now let's see the status of the body contours. Now you can see that it is yellow and far away. That means that the patient is not between the body contours, but if the patient is nearer, then first we have a green color. It is the between status, when the patient is in almost optimal position. Then if I go absolutely near to the body contours, then it is an orange near position, and the patient is close and between the body contours. Table translate and table high values are also available and can be modified from here. In addition, you are able to choose the table mode based on the type of actual acquisition, that it will be in home, spec, CT body or CT brain mode. And if you have any kind of accessories implemented on your bed, then you need to choose from here. Then you use the head holder, the therapy pallet or some kind of pallet extender. It is really important because based on this will the system recalculate the geometric values of your acquisition. Some predefined movements are also available. With gantry home button, you can send the bed and the detectors to the home position. With table up, you can move the bed upwards. With table out, you can move the bed outwards. Under collimator and body contour exchange, you can start the collimator and body contour exchange processes. Under aperture exchange, you can start the pinhole aperture exchange processes. Under detector configuration, you are able to change the detector configurations. You will find here the basic configurations like the 90, 102 and 180 detector configuration and the external positions. By using the no motion function, the movements of detectors and the table pallet may be enabled or disabled during an actual acquisition. Then by servo homing, if any position of the motors is lost, then you can find the home position of your system. And the last one is the table test. With this function you can test the accuracy of your patient table. It will move the table forward and backward, and you can check the rate. The last page of the main menu is the integrated DVD player. Here you can choose a movie, or music from any location of your computer, and you are able to play it during an acquisition for better patient comfort. And the last two functions available from the touchscreen are the pallet brake. With this button you are able to release the patient pallet brakes, and with the laser button you can switch on and switch off the CT laser for positioning. Related to touchscreen, there are some additional information in case of trio system. What's more, that here you have 3 detectors, not just 2. You can see the lateral position of the table pallet. And the detector configurations are unique as well, because here the 75 degree is specific for multi-pinhole cardiac acquisitions, the 90 degree is used for the parallel cardiac acquisitions, the 120 degree is for common SPECT acquisitions, and the 180 degree detector configuration is for whole body and planar acquisitions.
У наступному ролику для вас бонус плюс. Не пропустіть, буде корисна інформація про системи ОФЕКТ КТ.